What's up? What's up, monkey? What's up, Callie? I just finished up sending messages to all of the people from this week for winter services. Are you guys doing that with Jonathan? What are you guys doing, Kaylee? How'd you do it? Did you talk to them in person or send them an email? Callie, did you start this year? Oh, that's good. I feel like I could have gotten the same results if I just took a video from at a random place outside. I started in 2023. How come have you decided to stay solo, or is there a reason why you're solo? Who's in here? Personal videos seem to work, but some people are confused, so we have to follow up. Yeah, that makes sense. Some people ask questions, or they ask how long we're going to spend on their property, and you have to explain it. Have people asked how long do you guys plan to spend on their property? Yeah, I just prefer staying by myself. I mow only small California residential properties. Yeah, that makes sense. How much do you make being solo? I'm curious on that. I have a general idea on how much you can make solo, but I'm curious what you make, Kelly, in revenue. You don't have to tell me the specific details. Is that your company name? How's she cutting? No way. What the heck? What made you decide on that name? Okay, no, that's something most people aren't confused. The confusion is around when it's going to start, or like we have had one lady not understand that we are going to spread it out and not do it all at once. Yeah, that makes sense. Some people get confused and they think that you're gonna do the whole cleanup in one visit. Probably around 400 a day, roughly, with picking up other one-time jobs and leaf cleanups. Yeah, that's good. You're making way more than you would make at a regular job. Oh, feel free to ask questions. Otherwise, I'm gonna end it quick, or I'm gonna do something else. I thought it was a good name because it's like, how is the mower cutting? Yeah, I feel like if you put a good logo along with it and a good color, then it will stand out because I would not think someone would have that type of name on their truck. Okay, you're here. Hey, Yerd. Oh yeah, you're here. You're working though. How old are you, Callie? Hey, Marco. I'm looking to get into lawn care this season. Would it be okay? Yeah, go ahead and ask questions, Nathan. And what the advice I'll give you most likely after you ask the question is it's to watch Mike Andes on YouTube and take his free courses because he has free courses out there that'll literally help you a ton. What do you think of using push mower? I use push mowers only. We only have 21-inch mowers or Bravos, 25-inch Bravos, and that's it. But it depends on your market because in Texas or Florida or other areas in the east side of east side of United States, they have larger lawns, so they need to use bigger mowers. Um, Kaylee, the door knocking is going good for the winter services. Whoever I get to talk to, they all convert well. And it's not only that, they also appreciate me stopping by. And if they have concerns, they let me know how the service is. I've had multiple people tell me like they don't want to do the winter service because there's not much to do, but they're okay with automatically restarting in the springtime. So I don't really have to send them an email. I could send them one, but we for sure have them next year. Yeah, we had to let go of one guy. I'm gonna post a long form video about it, but we had to let go of one person last week, so now we're down to three. And I decided that I might just step in the field a couple days of the week. Do yourself a favor, subscribe. Mike, Mike is in here. Hmm. How many people do you have working? Okay. Yeah, watch his videos, Nathan, and he'll help you out. He provides free value, and there's a lot of people that don't take advantage of that. So, do you have big mowers? No, I have small mowers, yard. Yeah, you're literally the same age as me, Nathan. I'm 18. So, just watch a lot of my candies, be a part of the community. You can join Lawn Care Millionaires. He's on face like he has a Facebook group chat. Join that and then ask a lot of ask a lot of questions. Dude, so I don't even have a car. You don't have a car? I drive a quiz. I think this isn't Mike. Yeah, wait, it could be. But what marketing channels are you using now? We're using we're tapping into our current database. We're not marketing too much other than Google search ads, but that's not working too well. Wait, Kelly, so you're 15 years old, Kelly? You live in Ireland? Yeah, my recommendation is to watch my candies. How do you even get customers? I have flyers ready. I just need to print them. Do I just go to door to? Yeah, what you do is you go door to door in the best possible time of the year, and you put it on their door. Try to have a price on there, and then you have to do a lot. If you're thinking of only doing 1,000 or a couple thousand, that's not going to be enough. You have to do minimum 10,000 or even more than that. Nikolai, I wish I can do work for your company, but far away. Yeah, there might be a franchise near you, so you could ask to work with them next spring. You're not in Cali. No, I know you're not in Cali. There's someone that is named Cali. Hello, hey Chuck. Chuck's Moco. What's up, Jack? What did you have to learn to hire people older than you? You had to I had to what did I have to learn? Provide incentives, P for P. You're gonna go door knocking. That's good. You're only 14. Do you have to talk to the customers or can we just hang door cards? Do we have to talk to customers or can we just hang door cards? No, you don't have to. If you don't want to talk to customers, you don't have to because it takes a lot of guts to knock on doors and talk to people. Because I get nervous too. If you're not comfortable with that, put a door hanger with a price at least, and do a lot of them. Like do thousands of door hangers, and that'll help you. That'll help you get customers. Is raking leaves the method this season? Since that's what I'm doing, I just want to hear what you think. Yeah, raking leaves is good. You only need a rake and that's it in a bag. I do 7 lawns a week and I'm 12. Damn, that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know much about zero turns, but if it's good for your market, then that's good. I'm literally working right now and we just did a big company. What did you do? What do you do? What do you say to open up when you knock on someone's door? What I tell them is because I haven't really done much of the actual door to door cold. It's been more targeted, but I have a reason. Well, what I've done is I try to have a reason to go there. For example, they moved in. That's what I try to steer the conversation where they moved in, and if they need help, I don't try to push them into anything. But I have to do more testing to see if that makes sense. We've gotten one customer from the door knocking, but other than that, we've gotten a lead, and we did like 100 doors or 100 door hangers. It's okay, but it took a long time. When you send over, yeah, when I send, no, I don't send invoices, Mino. What I do is I have a card on file. I use Copilot CRM, and I have their card, and I just charge it. I don't want to deal with having to chase people to get money, so that's what I do. No, I've never seen a John Deere zero turn. I'm debating if I should go doors today and gonna. Yeah, if you have the guts, go door knocking because it'll help you get nervous and that nervous feeling feels good because after you're done, you're gonna feel good about yourself because you actually want to do something that made you feel uncomfortable. What's your weekly capacity per truck? And are you guys mowing 5 days a week? No, it's 4 days a week, and then Fridays are projects. Weekly lawn capacity, I am not completely sure about that. I'll have to look into it. It doesn't matter, Jack. Just buy whatever works. What's up, Bodie? Can you Google a picture of it? A picture of what? Oh, you knocked on 200 homes in around 1 month ago, and you got 3 people. Are they still with you? That's not bad. It didn't cost you anything other than your time. If you didn't have anything else to do, then yeah. No, it's tough, Kaylee. Like door knocking is not. It's tough. I hate doing it. So I don't blame Jonathan. What would you say is key towards the morale of the team, especially with squad? Yeah, I don't have anything crazy, but key to morale. I feel like making sure that everybody feels that they're all equal. There's no crew leaders, there's no top dog or anything. Everybody makes the same amount of money based on their performance, and they all get the same percentage. Nobody gets paid more just because they have more experience or because they've been here longer. It's all based on performance. A good conversion for door hangers, what I saw was a 0.4% return, 0.3%, 0.5, around there. Yes, they are still with me. That's good, Chuck. No, I don't do sod. When should I get commercial lawn equipment? I think you already asked that, no? It doesn't matter, Jack. You just get residential or commercial. It doesn't matter. Damn, they made you knock at 8 p.m. From what I've seen from Mike Andes, all you gotta do is just put in the extra work and it'll pay off. Yeah, that's basically it. You just have to do a lot of reps of what you've seen already works and just continue to do it. Like I'm going to repeat the same thing I did this season, next season, and yeah. On top of that, do you mix up your teams for jobs or? I try to have them stick together in the same mowing route. I feel like it would be good to switch it up a bit. But yeah, so far it's been just the same people in the same route. Yeah. On top of that, okay. Yeah, Jack. Getting away from shiny off. It is tough because yeah, there's right, especially right now that we're not that busy. We are kind of getting into because we have clients that are asking for specific services and it's complex. But we're gonna send them a quote and if they accept, cool, because it fills in Friday, which is good. Also, why do people say the conversion rate is? Yeah, you have to time it right because 1% is super good for door hangers. It's surprising because I ideally you put out 1,000 door hangers and you get 1,000 customers. But realistically, you put out 1,000 door hangers, you might get 4 customers. What percent of sakes or stakes does Augusta take on its franchisees? What the heck? Yeah, it depends on your goals, Mino, because if you have a lot of pride towards a brand, your own brand, and you want to be known as, hey, I created this brand, then having your own, like not being in Augusta makes sense for you. But if you don't mind and you just want to grow as quick as possible and be a part of a community where they're literally in the same shoes because they also do lawn care and also the office side of things, if you don't want to figure out the office side, then Augusta might make sense for you. Um, but if you're in my area, don't join Augusta because I want to take over everything. Oh yeah, also the stake, they take about 1,400 per month. It's a flat rate. Yeah, it's a flat rate. But okay, so first you pay an initial fee of 24 grand, and then you pay a monthly fee of 1,400. So if you do 2 million in sales, they're still gonna take 1,400. It's not a percentage. That's what I like about the franchise. What's your favorite thing to be doing on site? Meaning like mowing. I like to do string trimming. It depends on the property, but string trimming is good as well as mowing on some properties. You could try that, Chuck. Let me know how it goes. It's like 12 right now. I'm probably going to head out. Yeah, go. Yeah, try to get something. Give them a good deal. If you're young, use that to your advantage. Are you gonna be at the Black Friday book launch? Shoot, maybe. I feel like a lot of it is just recap. Maybe um stuff that Mike mentions in there. It's probably going to be recap, but he's going to explain it in a more detailed way. So, yeah. It's crazy because we get all this information and we already know it. The thing is when you get reminded, that's when it actually feels better. But yeah, a lot of us just need to implement what we already know. I start having teams. How much should I pay them if they're my age? Yeah, if you do, pay them based on performance. I need to work on that. You know, I don't ask people for referrals. I don't really do that. I'm just trying to get a free book. Yeah, yeah, it is. I haven't. I had this one customer where I gave them a cracking price under the condition that we could do it continuously after the fact, as the first time was kneeling, told us not to come back. Yeah, there's people like that. Like I give people a good deal on the initial cleanup if they signed up for maintenance and then they ended up canceling after the first maintenance visit. So I've seen that it's not. I guess some people are gonna do that. Most people won't. Yeah, I use meta glasses. Look, right here. Put these bad boys on. We start. We get everything recorded. This is what I use to make my videos. Do you use meta glasses? Okay. I work at home, so I chime into those kind of things. Yeah, that it's smart. That's smart since you have the time to. What was your conversion? Yeah, it wasn't good. I didn't do too much volume to be able to give you good insight on that, but we got one customer that is an actual customer, and even then, that customer isn't the best type of customer because they ended up trying to negotiate the cost of the mow, and automatically, it wasn't. So far, it's not worth it to do door knocking. I feel what I've seen is the people that have no experience but are willing to learn, those are the best guys. The guys that don't have experience but they're willing to learn, they're willing to adapt, and they're willing to take feedback. Like currently, the guys that we still have with us, they all had zero experience, and now they know, but they started with zero experience. All the people that had experience, they're not with us anymore. Yeah, I offer mowing, cleanups, bush trimming, anything that we can do outside, poop removal. How do you feel about being? How did the crew feel about being on video? Yeah, I asked the team if they're cool. I asked the team if they're cool with me recording, and they said, yeah, it's fine. So you would do door hangers, or I would do door hangers for sure. You can put out more volume. Yo, chat's popping. Jonathan is in here. I've seen in one of your past shorts that steel is not holding up well in terms of breaking down. Yeah, I plan to switch to Echo next year to test that out, see how that goes, and hopefully it does well. For door hangers, I use Vistaprint. Yeah, that's where you get good deals. I'm hungry as shit. Oh, you guys share it? What the heck? So you guys can both type at the same time? Yeah. Goals for 2026 are starting a second location, growing it to 400 grand in the first year, and having a general manager for our current location to maintain it. Those are the goals. And also to get to 100K on YouTube and Instagram by the end of next year. Yeah, during the spring rush, you could be at 0.5%. That's around the average, 0.5% return. W2. We hire W2. Who's calling? Hello? What the heck? Yeah, it depends on your area too. The door hanger conversion. I was thinking of doing new and rev share so I could contract. Yeah, do whatever you feel like works best for you and your company. Yeah, no, door hangers are really good. Try it out, Nathan. Next year, put out at least 20,000, and you'll see results. No, I don't do that yet. Eventually, we'll get into that, but right now, look, we got another person saying yes. Sounds good to the winter service. Yeah, I remember you, Yerd. Sound good. That's good. Yeah, I'm fucking tired. Um, I believe we do mow into November, but I'm trying to convert as much people as early as possible because eventually you'll have people canceling, and I want to get to that before it happens. Are you streaming to get to 4K watch hours? No, I already have that. I think we have 72 hours, 72,000 hours. So no, I'm just doing it just for the fun of it. And if people have questions or if someone comes in, because someone could come in that is also in similar shoes to me that I would love to speak to. So yeah. No, November is a month to start focusing on bushes, winter services. Oh, damn. Look, this is our watch hours in the last 28 days. We got 73,000 watch hours in the last 28 days. No, they actually do, Mino. They count for monetization. It's actually crazy how much they give you. But long form definitely makes more. Been watching videos for 5 hours. Oh my damn. I think they updated it because for me, I'm getting paid for YouTube ads that people watch when they scroll through the shorts. It's pretty good. Yeah. I tried to set up a Facebook ad, but then I got stuck at a part where I have to do some type of confirmation and I didn't get past that. I use Ray-Ban Meta glasses. This is what I use to record. These these right here. These glasses. Pretty cool. I need to clean them though. They're about $300 after warranty. What advice can you offer for Muslims? Yeah, try to offer those 40 and to those 40 accounts that you mow, offer winter services for the same price as the mowing. So instead of mowing the lawn, tell them that you can trim bushes or pull weeds, pick up leaves, do other things. You must have gotten monetized through short views rather than watch hours. Yeah, likely I likely got monetized through that because you can get monetized in different ways. Your favorite video is the channel mowing dead grass and somebody in your team was edging air. No, yeah, that was funny. I was laughing at it. I showed him and he was like that was funny. Yeah, this is the one. Boom, boom. This one. No, I'm monetized on TikTok, Kaylee, but then it's the thing is with TikTok, you have to make videos over a minute long, and I all my videos are under a minute, so I can't make money off of there because I have to make videos over a minute long in order to make some money. What is RPM on your shorts? What is that? Can you clarify? The main way of getting Nathan, the main way is door hangers and Google listing online. No, I haven't seen the picture of John Deere. Yeah. Yeah, but I wish eventually I'm gonna find out a way how to make videos over a minute long I could start making some money off of TikTok. The requirement was 10,000 followers 10,000 followers, I believe. Oh, RPM, I think it's about 0.22 cents per 1,000 views. It's a franchise. Let me see how much it is. Yeah, I think it's 0.2 cents. No, 22 cents per 1,000 views. Yeah. What time is it? Where for me it's 10:37. I don't do masonry designs. $6.38. What the heck? You put out 20,000 door hangers. I get cash flow going. I can end the season with, yeah, you can do that. That's possible. 20,000 door hangers, 80 to 100 million customers. You can definitely end the season like that. How do you like to take productive rests? Um, what I learned from Mike was that I learned from him that like it's okay to go out and eat or go out somewhere where you say you go to a coffee place or you go to the park. You could be productive doing that if you bring your computer and focus on billing or doing routing or doing something, and that's how you can make it productive. So I like that. Trying to be productive even if you're doing stuff. But if you go to the movies, it's hard to be productive because you can't really do anything. Otherwise, you'll be distracted. Yeah, it's echo time. I'm getting hungry, so I might close it. No, we don't do snow removal. There's not enough snow. There's always scammers. I have the Enterprise. Enterprise is good because you gotta accept ACH or send text blast. It's worth it. It's only 250 a month. More like slush. How old are you when you started mowing? We started in 2023, late 2023. Mm. Yeah, it will definitely be good. If you can hire people to put out door hangers for you, if you don't have time. If you do have time, you can do them. Right now, we do whatever's coming in from what we produce in revenue. How do you balance business and personal? It's hard to balance that because I've been struggling on balancing business because we've been getting stressed out and it's been affecting my personal life. So I'm still figuring that out. That's a big struggle that I have. Because something crazy goes on in business, it always gets in personal life. All right, I'll see you later. If you're forced to choose, will you have lesson time in business or relationship time? Um, yeah, it's possible with door hangers, Nathan, but I don't know what that question means. I don't know what that question means. I don't know how Echo is, but I use Steel right now. Will you have less business time or relationship time? I have no idea. I don't know what that question is. No, that's a little bit tough. For me, it was one every 250 to 300 door hangers. That's good, Jesus. Betrayed. Still not bad. Yeah. No, 250 to 300 is still good. Ideally, you have it lower. If you get 100 if you get one per 100 door hangers, that's hella good. Like I would pour money in there. That's insane. Hmm. Yeah, it's worth it. This uniform, I like it. It was worth it for me. I like the color. It doesn't get as dirty. Yeah, I chose brown hoodies too because of fall season, and I like how it matches the season. How many crews do you have, and how many days they work week? I've seen some of your numbers and of videos, and I'm wondering what it takes to accomplish. Yeah, you could do it with two crews. So far, we run two trucks, most like 4 days a week, and then 1 week is projects. So, yeah, that's pretty much all you need. All right, I'm gonna hop off, but if you have one more question, send it over and I'll answer it. But I'm gonna go eat. Do you do any health tracking? What is health tracking? Do you mean by calories or the health track? Like I'm trying to lose fat because I want to get a jawline, like super defined. But I try to keep an eye on how much calories I'm eating. What's your splits on profits from maintenance for? I have no idea, Lucas, but I know that projects likely produce more profit. How do you get your small project upsells? I talk to the customer, send them a personal video message. Sleep calories. No, I only check my calories. My sleep, I try to aim for 7 hours. When are you closing the live? I'm closing it right now, but if you have last questions, send them over so I can answer them. Do you get most of your leads from your website or from your recurring? I get a lot of right now. We're getting a ton of leads from our recurring clients. Like that's what's been keeping us busy because they ask us for additional services and we give them an estimate and it's easier. So that's what's been keeping us busy. All right, I'll see you later. Cool. All right, if you guys don't have any other questions, then we should be good. All right, see you later. Bye, Chuck. Bye bye. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna post a video at 12, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, see you, Lucas. See you later.